There is no easier way to pass your CPCs than go into my home channel, picking a membership. I'll send you the scenarios, the questions, the answers, all the cahoots so you can practice in your own time, on your mobile phone or on your laptop. I'm Leon Clifton, this is ADR Training. Tachograph and working time directed questions, this is test preparation 5. How much is an online application to replace a damaged tachograph card in the Republic of Ireland?
Damn, I got a clue. 45 euros, maybe?
45, yeah.
There.
So don't lose your card. Maximum amount of hours you can drive in 1 week. When the tacho is set to ferry, how long do you have to board and unboard the ferry altogether? It's 11 hours, which can be reduced to 9. How often do you need to calibrate a digital? Every 2 years. Tested every year, calibrated every 2 years. You must return your analog tacho. This is a little known one. Okay, you must have 28 days plus the current day if you're stopped by a Garda. But you can't have more than 42 days worth of cards. Why do you think that is? Anybody?
You should exceed one of the 28 days period of download, would you?
No, this is about analog, the cards, the old-fashioned tachograph. If you had like 6 months of cards in the truck and you had an accident, went on fire, all that information is lost, isn't it? So what's the point in having tachograph cards? So you must have 28 days plus the day you're working, but you can't have more than 42. You have to return them to the head office. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
There's no set legal limit. The RSA recommend between 10 to 15 minutes, but there's no set legal limit. So if you forget to put your card in the tachograph and the guard stops you and says, did you do your walk around in 5 minutes? You say yes. The second you say no, you're talking hundreds of pounds worth of fine and possibly points on your license and other punishments. Okay? Now you should do your walk
around. Does the tachograph record every minute, Leo?
you put in your tachograph and you put in your card and you turn it onto other work, and then you do your walk around. And then when you get into the vehicle, as soon as you move anyway, it's going to default back to driving.
Yeah, it records every minute.
Yeah, I'm not sure what your question is. Yeah, it's always recording. That
So if you
tachograph, the unit, without the card in it, records everything that happens. When you put a card in it, the unit knows who's driving. But if there's no card in it, the tachograph will still record, like, not moving, or what speed you're doing, and what distance. So record everything for 365 days, and then it will start recording back over itself again.
So if you got,
you said there that it automatically, when you drive, it automatically knows you're driving.
Yep.
Do you have to switch it in back to auto work or rest?
Yes. Now, here's the thing. Most tachographs, when you're not if you're driving and then you stop, they stay on driving. Okay, but it's not against the law to have it when you're not moving to default to rest. Okay, so if you stop for 29 seconds, it will still be on driving. If you stop for 31 seconds, because that's the biggest part of that 1 minute, it'll record that 1 minute as rest. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you can save 45 minutes. You can save 40, maybe even more in the day, especially if you're in traffic jams. And it's not against the law as long as you do it for non-fraudulent purposes. Okay, moving on. But yeah, it records everything.
what I'm thinking was, if a guard pulled you over and you had no other work slot at the beginning of your day, then they could say that you haven't done a walk around, couldn't they?
Exactly, 100% correct, yes. Yeah, it's private land, so off scope.
Right, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no tachograph if you're on a farm. What do you think those 8-year-olds are driving around those massive tractors?
Yeah.
Daily driving hours can be extended up to 10 hours. I don't know how you got that wrong, lads. 4.5, break 4.5 is 9. And then it can extend it by 1 hour. 9 plus 1 is 10. How often are you required to download your digital driver card?
Can you work more than the answer if you have an agreement?
Without a workplace agreement, what is the maximum amount of hours you can work at night? Yeah. Dublin Bus is a workplace agreement. It's an agreement between the unions, the management, and the staff. Okay, some you can't change, and some rules you can. And if you have, we're talking about working time directive, we're not talking about tachograph. And if you have family as well, you can make it work even longer. There's different rules and exceptions for family members. Night work for bus drivers begins at How often do you need to download digital tacho unit? 90 days or 3 months? Night work for truck drivers begins at what time? (12 to 4 for trucks, 1 to 5 for buses). Reduced weekly rests must be made up. How many following weeks? How many weeks do you have to make back your rest? Your weekly rest. When doing walk around, you should set your vehicle to which setting?
Yeah, it's 48, isn't it?
Yes.
We've got 45.
How often can you reduce your daily rest? Rory ran riot, driving drunk. Wow. That's pretty impressive. You can reduce your rest 3 times. You can extend your driving twice. D.
Oh, yeah.
Rory ran riot, driving drunk,
Yeah.
D.
Yeah.
Or you can, if you want, you can say reduce your regular rest 3 hours. Reduce your regular rest. And we all like double D's. If you can't think of a double D for yourself, that's your problem.
Yeah.
Reduce your regular rest. How long is a weekly rest period? It's 45 hours. I don't know why you decided to get that wrong. How many times in 1 week can driving hours be extended? I'm going to shoot you if you get this one wrong.
Yeah, you just said it, didn't you? So we should have known.
Yeah, think about it. You drive for 4.5 hours, take a break.
Double D.
You drive for 4.5 hours. 2 4.5 hours is 9.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, and so this is the other one. Rory ran riot, driving drunk. Reduce your regular rest. This is the 3, so it's the 2. It's the 3 and the 2, isn't it? We'll have to think of an acronym for remembering the double extension.
Yeah, Diana Dawes, double D.
She was a double D, you're quite right. We're recording this, you keep it clean, Pat. Which of these is tackle exempt? Milk lorry, school bus. Yeah, they're all exempt, of course. How often do you need to calibrate an analog tacho unit? Analog, calibrate. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And like and subscribing to my channel helps other people like you find them. I'm Leon Clifton.